Today on MTG Unpacked, we're getting stuck into an Amonkhet bundle. So it's been a good long while since we've cracked one of these open. But with the release of Amonkhet Remastered in MTG Arena, I thought it was a great opportunity to highlight this set once again. So we get a whole bunch of goodies here. What do we get? A bunch of packs. One of the booklets, so the booklets were still included back then. Some tokens and a spin down, bunch of other stuff. Alright, so let's get into it and then we'll introduce the patron today. So what are people thinking of Amonkhet these days? Have you had an opportunity to play on MTG Arena? This was actually the set that I started playing Magic with, so I have fond memories of this. And open a bunch of packs. Alright, so have a quick squiz here. So this is the player's guide. Bunch of cards there, very cool. And of course we've got the poster in there. I'll keep that together, but let's introduce the patron. We have Jesse Abarks. Thank you for being a patron, sir. Very cool deck box here. So he gets this box and everything in it. Okay, so what do we have here? Looks like some tokens. We'll take a look at that in a moment. We should have 10 packs. Yep, 10 packs of goodness. Got the quick reference that they usually have in these. You can see a bunch of my other videos if you want to know what's in those. A spin down, not an oversized one, unfortunately. Where's the... Yeah, they do have the symbol on here, so that's pretty cool. And of course the ever popular land pack. Alright, so what is in here? I think this might just be tokens. So we'll take a quick squiz at this. Okay, so non-foil, okay. Angel of Ascensions, Anointed Priest. Wow, okay, I completely forgot about this. So you get a whole stack of tokens. Oh, and including an emblem of Gideon. Okay, and then they are... Yeah, they're actually double-sided, so that is cool. Okay, so let's get this stuff out of the way and get cracking. So thank you once again, Jesse, for being a patron. Hoping for some Invocations today. We have not seen any of those in a while, except if you've missed the Chaos boxes, we've got another one coming up tomorrow. I'll pop a link in the corner to the complete playlist. So that is the theme for this month and last month for the Chaos boxes. So you've seen lots of juicy Invocations if you're wondering what the fuss is about. All right, let's get started. We have Essence Scatter, Tormenting Voice, and that is me, isn't it? Winged Shepherd, Illusory Wrappings, Shed Weakness, Unburden, Compulsory Rest, Winds of Rebuke, Final Reward, Dissenter's Deliverance, and Uncommon's Vizier of Remedy, Zenith Seeker, Stir the Sands. That artwork is disgusting, but I think it's fantastic. And the rare is Liliana's Mastery, Enchantment for 5 zombies you control get +1/+1. And when Liliana's Mastery enters the battlefield, create 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. With a Plains and an Insect token, which is perfect for the playmat here. Next pack. So that is the Locust God there. Can't remember if he's in this set or Hour of Devastation. Alright, next up we have Seeker of Insight, Pathmaker Initiate, Ret Crop, Spearmaster, Hieroglyphic Illumination, Scarab Feast, Benefaction of Ronus, River Serpent, Unwavering Initiate, Sunscorched Desert, Splendid Agony, and Uncommon's Censor. Watchful Naga, Watchers of the Dead, and the rare is Regal Caracal. Creature Cat 3/3 for 5, so other cats you control get +1/+1 and have lifelink. Actually, I think this one might have been reprinted in Jumpstart. When Regal Caracal enters battlefield, create 2/1/1 white cat creature tokens with lifelink. And a Forest, and one of these little punch-out cards. Did you actually use those back in the day? And it's fun to see... apparently people are having to relearn the exerted mechanic. They're not quite sure why the creatures are tapping, but anyway, yep, that's what happens. Alright, we have Seeker of Insight, Retcrop Spearmaster, Hieroglyphic Illumination, Fling, that's a fun one. Benefaction of Ronus, Pitiless Vizier, Initiate's Companion, June Beetle, Winds of Rebuke, Unwavering Initiate. And Uncommon's Flameblade, Adept Gravedigger, Weaver of Currents, and the rare is Heart Piercer Manticore. Creature Manticore 4/3 for 4. So when it enters the battlefield, you may sack another creature. When you do, it deals damage equal to that creature's power to target creature or player. And Embalm for 5 and a red. So this was the mechanic in Amonkhet. 5 and a red, exile this card from your graveyard. You get to create a token that's a copy of it. Except it's a white zombie Manticore with no mana cost. Embalm only as a sorcery. So that's a bit of a strange mechanic. And a forest. And another insect, yes! You need a lot of insect tokens for the Locust God indeed. Okay, next up we have Sacred Cat. Cancel, Bloodlust Inciter, Fanbearer, Benefaction of Ronus, Soul Stinger, Colossipede, Doom Dissenter, River Serpent, and Uncommon's Trail of Ambition, Sacred Excavation, Oketra's Attendant, and the rare is Harvest Season. So it's a sorcery for 3. Search your library for up to X basic land cards, where X is the number of tapped creatures you control, and put those cards onto the battlefield tapped. Then shuffle your library. And a foil rare, nice, Liliana's Mastery, which I think has been reprinted a bunch of times since then. Enchantment for 5, zombies you control get +1/+1, and when Liliana's Mastery enters the battlefield, create 2 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. And a mountain and zombie token. Okay, so that goes nicely with that card. You got the 2/2 zombie. So you can create some of those. Okay, next up we have Jeru's Resolve, Naga Oracle, Cartouche of Zeal, Sparring Mummy, Quarry Hauler, Creature Camel. They had a bunch of those. Unburden, Shed Weakness, Soul Stinger, Hyena Pack, Impeccable Timing, and Uncommons. We have Faith of the Devoted, Gate to the Afterlife. So this was a fun one. That goes along with the Godfarrow's Gift. So I had a lot of fun with that deck back in the day. Seraph of the Suns. And rare is Glyph Keeper. Creature Sphinx 5/3 for 5 with flying. So whenever it becomes the target of a spell or ability for the first time each turn, counter that spell or ability. And you can Embalm for 5 and 2 blue. And a Swamp. And another Punch-Out card. So we are halfway through, still no mythics. So hoping we pull one soon. And I'm really enjoying the flavour of the artwork here. It's bringing back a lot of memories. Next up we have Cartouche of Zeal, Heckma Sentinels, Colossipede, Scarab Feast, Nefcrop Crop Entangler, Erasure Cultivator, Shimmer Scale Drake, Blazing Volley, Painful Lesson, and Uncommon's Consuming Fervor, Weaver of Currents, Sheffet Monitor, and rare is Vizier of Many Faces, Creature Shapeshifter Cleric 0/0 for 4. So you may have Vizier of Many Faces enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except if Vizier of Many Faces was embalmed. The token has no mana cost, it's white, and it's a zombie. In addition to its other types, you can embalm for 3 and 2 blue, and a foil Shed Weakness. And a Plains, oh nice, Full Art Plains, and a Tarkrop Skirmisher token. On to the next, and one other thing I've noticed here, aside from the artwork, this was probably one of the low points of card quality. So they actually went downhill even further, I think, around Ixalan time. But yeah, these cards feel very thin and flimsy. Okay, next up we have Desert Ceradon, Forsake the Worldly, Pathmaker Initiate, Colossipede, Scarab Feast, Cradle of the Accursed, Ushra Cultivator, Electrify, Painful Lesson, Slitherblade, and Uncommon's Cryptic Serpent, Decimator Beetle, Crocodile Crossing, yes, fantastic. And a mythic, yes, it's Liliana, Death's Majesty, fantastic pull. Let's get that in focus. 5 loyalty for 5 mana. So her +1 create a 2/2 black zombie creature token, put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. -3, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That creature is a black zombie, in addition to its other colours and types. -7, destroy all non-zombie creatures. So this one, I believe they've reprinted in the mystery boosters, so we have seen that recently as well. An island and a worm token. Okay, last 3 packs here. So we've got 1 mythic. Can we make it even more? I doubt we'll get up. Well, actually, we can't meet the record on the channel. 5 mythics from Ravnica Allegiance. That was insane. I'll pop a link in the corner to that one if you somehow missed it. Next up, we have Cartouche of Solidarity, Cartouche of Knowledge, Brute Strength, Ornery Kudu, Cursed Minotaur, Gift of Paradise, Wasteland Scorpion, Emberhorn Minotaur, Those Who Serve, Scribe of the Mindful, and Uncommons Kefnet's Monument, Wayward Servant, Arncrop Crasher. So this guy was good in the mono-red aggro decks. And the rare is Harsh Mentor. This was another good one back then. Creature Human Cleric 2/2 for 2. Whenever an opponent activates an ability of an artifact, creature, or land on the battlefield, if it isn't a mana ability, Harsh Mentor deals 2 damage to that player. Nice. And a Plains and Warrior token. Last 2 packs. So the chances are fading of getting an invocation here, but you know what? If you watch those Chaos videos, you'll see plenty of those. Next up we have Fanbearer, Cancel, Thresher Lizard, Haze of Pollen, Festering Mummy, look at that artwork, pretty crazy. Nefcrop Entangler, Cartouche of Ambition, Shimmerscale Drake, Cradle of the Accursed, Ushra Cultivator, and Uncommons Enigma Drake. This was a fun one as well, gets the power equal to the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard, very nice. True Heart Twins, Trial of Zeal, and the rare is Failure to Comply. So Failure is an instant for 2. Return target spell to its owner's hand. And Comply sorcery for a single white. Has Aftermath, so cast a spell only from your graveyard, then exile it. Choose a card name. To your next turn, your opponents can't cast spells with the chosen name. Okay, and a Forest and another Punch-Out card. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more Magic the Gathering unboxings, and be sure to tap the notification bell to be notified as soon as new videos are released. Hoping for a bit of final pack magic here. We have Thresher Lizard, Jeru's Resolve, Naga Oracle, Sparring Mummy, Ornery Kudu, Miasmic Mummy. This guy's got a bit of bad breath there. Needs some breath mints, I think. Splendid Agony, Hyena Pack, Hooded Brawler, Luxor River Shrine, and the Uncommon's Ruthless Sniper. Cast Out, that was a fun one. Vizier of Tumbling Sands, and the rare is New Perspectives. Enchantment for 6. When it enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards. As long as you have 7 or more cards in hand, you may pay 0 rather than pay cycling costs. And the cycling mechanic was big in this set as well. Here's a very nice full art forest and an Aven Initiate token. So that is it. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.